Hey y'all, in this video we are going to go over how to make the half double crochet stitch. I will admit I had to go and learn this one. I've been seeing this stitch quite a bit, but it's not something I'd actually really used previously. So I now have a project that I've decided this might be a good fit due to the fact that it's pretty flexible. So my project will be in cotton. I think it'll work out pretty well. And it'll have that flexibility, but it will be a little bit tight, kind of like a single crochet, and then a little bit more flexible like a double. So in preparation for that project, I went ahead and started looking into this half double crochet stitch, and I made this video for y'all so that we can go over how to do it. I'm using a size 6 super bulky yarn and a 9mm crochet hook, but we will go ahead and get started. Alright, to get started, I'm going to go ahead and do a slip knot and chain 8 plus 1 because I'd like 8 stitches in each of my rows, and we'll need that turn-in stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then my turning chain. And then unlike a lot of stitches where you go through in the next row you just do a row of single crochets and then start the pattern, we're going to go ahead and start the half double crochet from this very first row. So I'm going to yarn over, skip that first one to turn, go into the top loop, yarn over again, and now I have 3 loops on my hook. And to make it a half double crochet, instead of yarning over again, we're going to actually take this far left loop, pull it under, and that will be our first stitch. And I'll go ahead and do it again, yarning over again. I have 3, and then I'm going to kind of pinch right here to make it a little easier to hook and pull it all the way through. And note that I'm choosing to go through just this first loop only in the foundation chain. It really doesn't matter as part of the stitch where you go through. You could go through both these loops or even the back. Just kind of to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to go ahead and only go through that top. But that's not part of the half double crochet particularly, that's part of the foundation chain and how you choose to go through that first row. So again, to do this half double crochet, I'm looping through, yarning over again, 3 on my hook. And if you don't pinch, it gets kind of hard to get through that second one. I pinch this just because it makes it really easy to hook it and pull through. But I'll go through that very last one. And finally pinch and pull through. And I can make sure I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've completed my first row. I'm going to chain, turn, and then on this second one, I'm going to go through this very first loop right here. So I'll yarn over, come through, yarn over again. And again, I'm pinching and pulling through. And that is pretty much going to be the half double crochet. This one, because it's single stitch specific, you can use as many chains as you feel necessary in that foundation row. Whether it is even or odd, it's not really going to matter. But that is pretty much it. And I'll just go ahead and finish this row. And then finally, to make sure I grab that last one, I'll yarn over, push through on the side here, make sure I have both my loops. And with the 3, I'm going to pinch and pull through. And that'll complete my second row. And with that, that is the half double crochet.